Welcome back to Melody Guitar Book 3. This book focuses on reading and playing melodies in standard music notation. You can watch all these videos for free, but it's going to be a lot easier to learn if you have your own copy of Melody Guitar 3 that you can read from and write in. Plus, you can help support a music teacher, so I'll leave a link in the description. We're on page 40, and we have a challenging new melody in 6/8 time. This is the Wild Rider. This is also the last melody in this section before we move to the next section of the book that focuses on swing eighth notes. 1 and 2 and ready and play. On page 40, we have number 80, The Wild Rider. This one moves. It's in 6/8 time. It's marked Allegro, which doesn't give you a specific tempo. The playthrough was at dotted quarter note equals 80, which is slower than it's actually supposed to go, but for our purposes, that is plenty fast. There is no key signature. That would normally put us in the key of C major, but this one is in a minor key, and it's in the key of A minor. We're going to talk about minor keys on page 80. Before we talk about guitar technique, let's talk about the first and second ending in the third line. That first ending repeat jumps you back to the beginning of the first line, and then the second time through we jump to the second ending. This melody is challenging, but a couple things that can help you out will be chord knowledge and thinking about your pick direction. We start off with an eighth note pickup E, going to an A, and this part right here is all part of an A minor chord, so you don't have to move a finger. Just keep an A minor chord down, and you're good to go. From that point, we have this F, and I found it helpful here when I play this E, C, and the A to use all up picks, to do a little sweep motion. So I pick downwards on the F, and then up, up, up. So let me go back to the beginning and we'll cover that much. A minor chord, downstroke, and then up, up, up. And then we have an E and a G sharp and a C. This G sharp and C are both on the first fret, and I find it easiest to get to that C if I just mash down the G sharp and the C with my first finger. So as soon as I play that G sharp, I've already got the C covered. And down pick on this C, and then do another sweep, do up, up, up on this last B, G sharp, and E. And yes, that is a G sharp because there's another G sharp earlier in that measure. We have the rule of accidentals, so that G sharp, that first G sharp makes this other G a G sharp. Now that we've covered some guitar technique, let's go back to the beginning of this first line and play that whole line again. Form your A minor chord. Down, then up, 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 mash down, up, up, up. And then beginning of line 2, go ahead and mash down the E, the A, then the E, so you can cover both of those. And then it's the same. Hold down your A minor chord, pick downward, then up, 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 then mash the G sharp and the C, down pick on the C, up, 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 and then mash, then G sharp, and then A. And then we have a repeat, and we do all that again. Second time through, we skip the first ending, go to the second ending. The second ending is the same as the first ending, except for the last note. So you're going to be mashing down the A and the E, then G sharp, A. And now we have a low C to an F, beginning of the next line. And what I recommend is just go ahead and mash down the C and the F with your third finger. Now I recommend down picking on this D, and then up, up, up on the C, A, and the F. And those notes, those three notes always make a little diagonal pattern on your fretboard, so that can help you find those. Down, up, up, up. Pick down on this A, and then up, up, up on this C. Now when you play this next F, go ahead and keep your C down with the tip of your finger, but just collapse your finger a little bit and keep that down on the C, because you have to go back to the C anyway. And then same for a while, mash down the C and the F. Down, up, up, up. Down, up, up, up. Mash here. And then E and F. And then we have two more lines, but those last two lines are identical to the first section. So anything that you did in the first section to make it easier to play, do in the last two lines. Your assignment is to practice the Wild Rider on page 40. As always, work on keeping a steady tempo by playing along with the video, or play to a metronome so you can choose your own tempo. And don't forget to order your own copy of Melody Guitar 3. The link is in the description. Take your time with this, and then when you're ready, I'll see you on page 41. We're going to start a new section of the book on swing eighth notes.